Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Liverpool Career Mode here on FIFA 20. We know all the issues. If you've not, you've been under a rock regarding FIFA 20. I'm going to continue and just see how things go. I'm probably going to pop up a video sometime at some point just to... I've been having some thoughts about where we're going to go with regards to how the situation is with regards to FIFA and obviously the channel and stuff like that. It's don't panic or anything like that. It's just kind of getting your feedback on how I want things maybe to move forward, and we'll just see how things pan out and stuff like that. But for the time being, we'll continue. We'll see how this goes. It might break. You don't know. It's look at the draw right now, or look at the dice, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean, with regards to EA and stuff with how they're going to fix this particular game. But anyway, we'll see how things go. I've gone and scouted a few players with regards to sort of the midfield, because I think the midfield's getting a little bit old, isn't it, and stuff like that. We've got shot of James Milner. He's gone. Thanks to his service to the club. We got Jordan Henderson as 29. I've just redone his contract, given him a 3-year deal on a rotation basis. He's quite happy with that, so at least he's at the club. I don't have to worry, because he was into the only 11 months left on it. And we got Genie at 28 and stuff like that, but he's actually playing quite well. So I was just looking at some younger players here at obviously 20s and stuff like that. We got we looked at obviously Fernand. He's obviously gone to Sheffield United, so we can't get him straight away. I've looked at Danny Olmo. A lot of obviously, I don't know if any of you know about it, but in the kind of the under 21s and stuff with Spain and stuff, they did fantastically well in that competition, and he was getting a lot of praise and stuff. And the fact that he's out of down in Zagreb, as you can see, financially, he would be an absolute steal. Also, we've got Paqueta at AC Milan, not going to cost us the earth. And then I've looked at this guy as well, Zikowski. He is literally less than 5 mil, but again, he's only just recently joined Fiorentina, so we won't be able to get him straight away. But regards to the attributes and stuff like that, I just feel that, I mean, look at Sikowski. He's got a lot of greens in there, looks pretty decent. Same goes for Paqueta, and the same goes for sort of Danny Olmo as well. And we know with regards to Jetson Fernandes as well. So really, I don't know if I'll put a poll up, or whether you just want to comment down below of any of these that you're oh yeah, definitely go for him, or you might have someone else that you might have in mind. But these are the 4 that I've kind of scouted for the time being. There's no one else really that I'm looking at maybe bringing in, but we're not bringing anyone else in right now. It's going to be maybe possibly January, or it will then maybe be obviously next summer or something like that. But anyway, let's crack on. What have we got in today's episode? We have got Burnley, I think. Yeah, we got Burnley, and then we've also got Newcastle. So not the two games that are going to be oh wow, they're blockbuster games. No, but they could cause us some issues. Now obviously in real life it's not causing the main team any issues, which is great to see. That Liverpool just continually to win, and they obviously won again at the weekend against Sheffield United. A bit of a scrappy one, but hey, it's 3 points on the board at the end of the day. But we're not going to be going into the real life world. We're into the EA world of FIFA. But anyway, guys, let's crack on, and we'll get on and we'll take on Burnley, shall we? Right then, so here are the 2 lineups going into this one. I'm trying to think who have changed. Probably just Joe Gomez. I think I've just brought in possibly for this one. Or was it Navigator as well? Maybe. Yeah, I think I've brought Cater in, haven't I, for Savage? Yeah. And I've obviously I've adjusted Burnley's side to make sure that they've got their strongest side going out against us. Right. Let's see how we do. Turf Moor, always a difficult place to come for most sides, the way that the Burnley faithful are, and not only that, it's just gets a massive sort of wind shift up here, you know what I mean, so it can cause a bit of issues with regards to the weather and things like that. It can be a little bit of a hostile environment, but hey, they remind me in some ways of obviously of Stoke and everything. Of those sort of way that they play. But Sean Dyche has done a fantastic job with this side. Good challenge there from Trent. He's seen the danger. Mo Salah now just cutting inside. Maybe go for this, but Nick Pope's as well. Can we get on that? No, we can't. Lennon, obviously ex-Everton and Spurs. Robertson inside. Here's Wijnaldum now. Here's a chance for Sadio Mane if he can get this right. He's got Mo Salah, and Mo Salah has put it wide. Wow. Okay. I was just about to say Mo Salah tucks that away, but he's actually trying to put it past Pope, and he's actually put it wide. Wow, okay. Bit of a let off there for Burnley. Robertson over the top here. I think he's got Mane in. He's flicked this up, but it's Fabinho getting this back. Firmino can't get it. It was kind of weird that it wasn't really falling right for any particular person, and Van Dijk had run all the way forward there to try and get on the end of it as well. Laid out here to Salah. Salah's done well. Can he pick someone out? It's gone for Mane. It's not falling right for Liverpool at the moment. It's J. Rodriguez. Chris Wood. Rodriguez back forward. Aaron Lennon now. Plays this forward. It's a good chance. Well done by Van Dijk, but Lennon's managed to turn him. It's into the box. Gomez is there, but he's actually set up the chance for Chris Wood. They've done absolutely nothing up until this point. It was a bad header, bad defensive header from Joe Gomez, who heads it straight to Chris Wood, and it's on a plate for him. He got the angle wrong there. You think he was just trying to head it away, and he's headed it straight to Chris. I think maybe he was trying to get it to Naby Keita, but Wood was quicker to react, and yeah. Van Dijk, a little bit of a glance towards his centre-back there, as if to say, what were you playing at? So after the early pressure from Liverpool and the chances, it's actually Burnley that are first on the score sheet here. Tarkowski now. Great ball over the top here. Lennon. He's got a chance here for Rodriguez, and the two of them working well together. And Joe Gomez under pressure here. He's giving it away again. And Joe Gomez is having a nightmare right now. He's tried to play it to Trent. And this time, it's Brady that's got in there. And Liverpool now are in a little bit of problems here. Joe Gomez has been the weak link here on 2 occasions. And yeah, his confidence will be shot from situations like this. He's been brought in to try and help him along with his development and stuff along Van Dijk, and yeah, maybe this was a game that Matip should have started. It's definitely looking that way now, as the Liverpool boss will not be best pleased with that performance in defence. Here's Gomez. What can he do this time? He actually does find a Liverpool player. Trent now. He'll go down the line here to Mo Salah. Try and use his pace to get him behind. You get the ball across. It just takes a deflection, and Liverpool are back in this. Took a wicked deflection off the actual Burnley player here, which actually then hits, I think, the post. I don't think Pope got on anything on it, and it fell nicely to Bobby Firmino. But it's just that deflection just took it onto the post, which then puts. I mean, Nick Pope didn't know anything about it realistically of like where it was going to go. He was trying to save the initial like deflection, but that will help. That will help. Liverpool needed that going into the break. If they'd gone in 2-0, it could have been a lot worse. But Bobby Firmino on the score sheet through a bit of fortune. And there we go. So, what will the Liverpool boss do? Can he talk his players in? Will he make any changes? We'll find out. The Liverpool boss has made the change. Joel Matip has come on. I think it's just because of obviously Gomez's performance, and it will dent him, the fact he's been taken off. Well, you know, you've got to look at the team performance at the end of the day, and Liverpool can't afford to slip up, you know, at any point. Andy Robertson now surged in behind here. It's not a bad ball, and Nick Pope's decided to go with spectacular, and it's hit the post from Naby Keita. Wow. What a start to the second half. Naby Keita now. Andy Robertson surging into the box again. Andy Robertson's actually going to go for this. It's going to come to Mo Salah, and that is it. The equaliser is there. And Liverpool have started this second half with like fire under their bellies or under their arses or whatever it is, like, you know what I mean? Because the Liverpool boss has obviously said to them, look, get out there, show this team what you're made of. And in a few moments, one, they've hit the post, and the next time now it's fallen, and Mo Salah's just managed to wrap his foot. Don't know how he's managed to do that without breaking a rib, like, you know what I mean? But you can see Mumongu there, pleased. Here's Van Dijk, plays this forward. Trent down the line, great ball that is to find Mo Salah. He's got Sadio Mane across. Mane, there it is. What a performance for this second half. They've really come out, they've been flying. I don't think it's just the substitution. I honestly think it's just the team talk. Got themselves playing much better. Nice pass in there. And Mo Salah, which he actually didn't do in the Burnley game, actually passed it to Sadio Mane. I've just realised that. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, it caused that little bit of controversy, didn't it? Like, which was just nothing. It's just the media trying to stir up stuff. Like, but Salah has actually passed to Mane, and Mane scored. Will Liverpool get complacent now? That's the thing. That's a nice ball inside. Drinkwater, that's a great ball inside, and wow, that should have been 3-3. That was a superb ball, and Trent just didn't react to it. It was just, I think it was just slightly leaning into the player. I'm not sure who it was actually that went for it, and maybe that would just put off his header, but that should have been 3-3. So the two final substitutions being made from the Liverpool boss. We've got Bobby and Naby going off, and we have got Timo Werner and Jordan Henderson coming on. Right, so Mo with the throw. Didn't mean that to rhyme. Trent down the line. That's kind of like rhymed as well. What am I doing? Am I becoming a poet? Here is Jordan Henderson now. He's got him behind here. He can pull this back, and Timo Werner and the two substitutes have literally just maybe won this game here. Wow, they've literally just come on. Henderson's picked out. Timo Werner here, and in off the post. And yeah, 4-2. What a turnaround this game has turned into. I'm liking I didn't even notice Timo Werner's boots. I'm liking them. So Sean Dyche cannot believe this. His team were 2-0 up. Maybe fortunate to be 2-0 up in the fact that Liverpool could have been the same if their chances had gone in earlier on. But I think the quality of the Liverpool side has now shone through, and Burnley have got to find something now to dig deep, find that fighting spirit that Dyche instills in his team. Henderson there, that's done well to win that. Gini Wijnaldum now through to Sadio Mane. If he can get this right, to Timo Werner, which he has, and Timo Werner can get his second here, and he has, and this game is just all gone now. It's all disappeared from Burnley. Sheer quality is just basically just turning this game around. Timo Werner come off the bench, and he's netted two, and he's basically saying to the boss, start me, like, you know what I mean? Great ball over the top here from Sadio. I'm not sure where the Burnley defence had disappeared to. Maybe they just tired themselves out. He's got fresh legs, and yeah, great finish. This did not look like it was going this way. Did not look like it at all after the 2-0 deficit, but Liverpool have dug deep. Oh, this could be a hat-trick right now. Oh, well done, Nick Pope. Wow, can't believe it. That's not a hat-trick, but I can't believe that Werner managed to steal that ball. Like, you know what I mean? It was just, I don't know what they were doing there. Gini now finds Andy Robertson down the line. Mo Salah, Sadio Mane now whipped across. Oh, my word! Pope is denying Werner of his hat-trick on 2 occasions now. It's a great ball in from Mane, but ARLAD now is going to make way here for Ashley Westwood. Trent with the throw. Here is Henderson. Back to Trent. Oh, that's a great ball into Salah. You can get it across. This time, surely the hat-trick. No, Nick Pope is determined that Timo Werner is not going to get that hat-trick. Here is Werner. Lays it in. Gini Wijnaldum strikes one. Plays it inside. This time, yes. Is he onside? He is onside. Oh, Nick Pope has done everything there to stop this guy, but he's come off the bench and he's got himself a hat-trick. Wow. He's just been so lively since coming on. Really has. I think it's just also it's shown because the Burnley defence is so tired, but he just gets there and Nick Pope cannot stop him. He was determined this time. He nearly gets there. His trailing leg nearly stopped it, but what a performance from Timo Werner. And what a turnaround. 6-2. I mean, you couldn't have seen 6-2 coming from a 2-0 down. I mean, that's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Just shows that ultimate difficulty is not it's not difficult like on FIFA 20 at the moment. It really isn't. There we are. There we are. Burnley faithful just can't believe what they're seeing here. They really can't. They thought their team had done one over, you know, sort of one of the champion contenders. And at the moment, they're the only ones that kind of are performing in that respect. Man City are nowhere near doing what they should be doing. And as for the rest of the top six, they're sort of all scattered all over the league table as well. Like, you know what I mean? I think a lot of that's to do with the EA's programming, though, isn't it? Like, but wow, 16 attempts there, 10 on target. I mean, we did start really well, and we had those two chances, didn't we? Like, you know, early on. It was just that Burnley managed. I mean, Joe Gomez made 2 errors, and Burnley capitalised on them. But Timo Werner, what a performance from him. I mean, what a performance from Mane, Salah at the front three there. Bobby even, you know, I mean, 8.8 still. Gini, Henderson, look at, I mean, just the numbers, you know, yeah. I mean, Naby and Gomez not particularly playing as well as what they could have done, but hey, you know, it's a squad game, and, you know, I'm sure Joe Gomez will bounce back. Paul Pogba going for 95.7. I'm sure Manchester United fans or Manchester United in general would like a lot more than that, but that is what he's gone. He has joined Real Madrid, which is kind of ironic in the fact that that's where he wants to go. Skriniar joining Manchester City, and they're obviously predicting Laporte getting injured, but there we are. Obviously we brought Savic in, and Insigne joined Real Madrid as well. Isco has left Real Madrid, possibly the Pogba thing situation, and he's joined Bayern for 69. Thiago's joined Real Madrid though. Okay, so maybe that's the Isco thing. Wow, okay. So Thiago's gone. Then we've got Eriksen joining Barcelona. Wow, okay. Romagnoli has joined Atletico. Jonathan Tah has joined Barcelona. Tolisso has joined Spurs. Some good signings Spurs have made. Asensio has left Real Madrid to join Juventus, but we know it obviously as Piemonte Calcio. And yeah, some mad transfers right there. Obviously the Pogba one, it's not too mad, that one, to be honest. That's more realistic, I suppose, in that respect. But yeah, that has definitely made Manchester United weaker in that regard. But can't believe that $1 billion has nearly been spent. Is it going to be $1 billion? No, 977 is what it's going to finish at. That is so close to $1 billion. That is insane. We'll just quickly whack in these training here. Once these two reach 70, I think I'll take them off, unless I feel that someone else should be getting trained. Right then, here are the two lineups. Joel Matip will start, obviously, because Gomez's performance against Burnley. Savic has come back in as well into the midfield, and I'm actually going to start Timo Werner as well, just because, wow, I mean, you can't not start him with that hat-trick, can you? And also brought in Klosterman at right back, just because I want to try and keep players happy. Do you know what I mean? That's mainly the thing, is like trying to like keep the morale happy and stuff like that. And he hasn't got like a smiley face, so we decided to bring him in. Newcastle have actually got a decent side. Like some of the signings that they've made have changed a lot regarding their side to get their best side in there. But as you can see, they got a decent midfield with Wanyama, Klassen, Almiron in there. We got Joe Linton and Andy Carroll up top. We got Zinchenko, obviously the new signing from Manchester City, in there at left back, and Yedlin at right back with the 3 centre backs. So it's going to be difficult to break this Newcastle side down. But you know, at the end of the day, it was difficult to break Burnley's down, but once we did, we got in and we smashed 6 past them. So hopefully the same thing can happen with having the Anfield crowd behind us. Here we go. So here we are, glorious sunny afternoon. Steven Gerrard looking down from the cop there. Dubravka goes long. Matty up against Carroll. Carroll wins that encounter. Here's Joel Linton now. Plays this forward. Almiron, great ball in. Is he onside? No, he's not. Just gone a little bit too soon there, but it's great movement there from Newcastle, but as you can see, way offside. Allison here to Matty. Klosterman now. Savage. Benno knocked forward. Wijnaldum out here to Mane. Into Wijnaldum, back to Sadio Mane. In here to Werner. And that is number 1. And he's run right into the... What on earth? Okay. He literally ran it through the advertising hoardings into the cop there. I don't think that's meant to happen. But, yeah. Special powers here from Timo Werner as he... transforms himself through the advertising hoarding. Great strike on the it was on the volley, you know what I mean, as he hits that, but he's in terrific form right now. Van Dijk just over the top here to Andy Robertson, takes it down well, surges forward, still going, sees Mane now make the run. I think he's timed it right. It's Sadio Mane, he's got Werner in the box, it's still Mane, draws this back to Wijnaldum, the ex-Newcastle man. And he's not going to celebrate too much, is he? Or maybe he will, with the linesman. Oh, he's found the camera. There we go. Oh dear, we don't want to see his tonsils, but we did. Gini Wijnaldum. In great form at the moment. Picked out by Mane, and it's number 2. Newcastle are all over the place right now. Good strike. Savage now, great ball out here. Mane inside, Werner. Back to Mane. Surging into the box and just using his pace. Just turns. Werner, oh! Couldn't stab it home. It's come out here to Andy Robertson. Fabinho now. That's another go. It's fallen here to, oh my word, what on earth was that? Okay. Mane, that was a shot, and okay, what's happened here? Well, it took us back to the menu for some reason. That was meant to be a shot, and that was way off from Sadio Mane. I do not know why that's happened, but it did. Inside to Gini, and then inside again, and Savage can push forward, and there's a run here from Timo Werner. If he can get there, oh my word, he did get there. For some reason, the cop doesn't exist because the ball just shot right through it. I don't know if it's going to see it on the replay, but no, it's not on the replay. But you'd expect that to have hit the back of the net. I mean, it was just a little bit of a heavy touch to begin with from Timo, and then he had to run to try and catch it. And I think his pace just, when he gets to the ball directionally, goes off. He has got pace. Plays across, chance for Mo Salah, and what is going on here? But the shots on target are just terrible. Wrong foot, you know, but you can still do better. Gini inside, Fabinho on again, Savage now. What can he do? Again, shots are wayward. They really are. Too much power, maybe. Up to Lejeune. And getting hounded, and Savage has won that, and that is just bad play from the Newcastle Oh my word, what is going on with the shooting? Lays this off, chance for Savic, and again it's wide. Why is the shots not going anywhere near the goal? What is going on here? Benno, it's through, it's Wijnaldum. Can he get one? He can, or can he get two, should I say, because he has done. But Wijnaldum grabs his second. This time they do actually find the back of the net. I mean, I don't know what's been going on with the shooting, but Chini knows where the goal is. Played out here to Yedlin. Wanyama's there and nearly getting there. This is good play here from Newcastle, and Yedlin's got in behind here. It's a great ball across, and that is in. And that just literally was just sheer pace that Yedlin had just... It was good passing from Newcastle, and they just literally worked it well. Yedlin had acres of space, got in behind. Dwight Gale has got one back here for... Is that supposed to be Steve Bruce? Is that meant to be Steve Bruce? That's terrible. Have they not managed to get him in the game? I think that's probably what it is, but he holds off the challenger of Klosterman. And yeah, it's all right. Yeah, needs to be stronger hands from Alisson Becker there, but he actually did get a hand on it, which in FIFA 19 he'd just done some weird floating through the air sort of movement, wouldn't he? But no clean sheet. Out here to Shaqiri now, giving him some touches on the ball. Werner. Back inside. It is the Ox, and it's a great run from Fabinho. Oh my god, what is with the shooting in this game? What is that? Like, that is just... What is that? And, wow, Genie straight in there. Fabinho now out to Shaqiri. Into Werner. Sees a chance maybe for Mane to get in. Played across, here's a chance, and it's Fabinho. This time he actually does score. He gets it on target. And he celebrates in front of those Newcastle fans. A bit mean that was, but if he'd have missed that one, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? I really don't know. But Sadio there picks him out. I mean, he could have missed it possibly, I don't know, but yeah, I think from this range, maybe he's a little bit better. There we go. He's tried numerous times in this game, and eventually he's got his reward. 4-1 then. A pretty convincing win for the home team. Newcastle, not... I mean, their goal that they got was just against the run of play, really. It just caught us out, and not been a problem, to be honest. Dwight Gale's made more of a difference than what Andy Carroll did, and as you can see, he's making another difference here as it's number 2 for Newcastle, because Joe Linton has managed to beat Van Dijk to that header. Dwight Gale has made a huge difference here for Newcastle. He beats Matip here, gets the cross in. Van Dijk's all there and completely loses Joe Linton, and he comes the other side of him, and that's a great goal. You can see Van Dijk thinks he's got him, and no, he just suddenly turns around and goes, where's he come from? And they've got a second one. I mean, late in the day, but, you know, the travelling fans at least have got something to cheer about. That's something. But there we go, 4-2. It's going to be interesting to see now how many goals off target we were. But yeah, 19 shots in that game. It's not that we can't get the shots. We can get the shots. That's no problem. This team can definitely get in that position. But for some reason, we can't get them on target. And yeah, I'm not sure why. Something to do with the game, I think. Even though it's all over the place. Well, not too bad. It's getting better. Spurs and Chelsea are up there now, so it's looking a little bit more reasonable now. And Manchester United are starting to climb up as well, as you can see. So it's getting there. It's getting there. So that's something, I suppose. yeah, Genk and Chelsea with regards to that. So we can put out a slightly weakened side, I think, against Genk. Not too weak, but it will be slightly weakened. So we have a stronger side for Chelsea. And we've been drawn against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup there. So that will be interesting and very entertaining, I'm sure. Yeah, that's one to come. But anyway, guys, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. All the stuff that you need to know is down in the description if you want to go and check all that out. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, for your support, especially on FIFA, which is bizarre. But I think it's just because the early support was because people didn't have the game. I think that will probably now sort of like drift off and people are going to watch other channels that are a lot better than this one, which is fine. You know what I mean? That's what you want to do. That's your choice. You know what I mean? But thank you for the people that are staying. Thanks to the people that are new and they've subscribed and all the comments and stuff like that. And I will catch you on the next episode, guys. Take it easy. Stay from Mumongu Gaming. Signing off. Cheers.